This is a piece of locust from a branch. I was fortunate enough to pick up some locust wood a while back, and this branch was laying there. I thought it was too small to do anything, but I thought I'd get it and try to figure something out. So I'm going to attempt to make a bird's mouth bowl. I need to get through this turning and not let it sit, because I know it'll crack the minute I start exposing the wood. So let's see if we can do this. Finish this up here on the top. And I got 1400 RPM. Good, I have it off just a little bit off of center. I wanted to have bark here. Okay, switching to a 3/8 bowl gouge so I can start creating the beak up here. Okay. I don't know if there's a right or wrong way to design this, because all birds are a little different. I think this is supposed to look like a baby bird sitting in its nest waiting for its mama to drop a worm in its mouth. I haven't made any of these, so I'm going to stop and examine it. Okay. I think the body's a little bit big. Okay, take some of that off. I want to get a separation of the bark here. I just want to, if I have any, I just want it to be a patch there. Plus I need to get some definition here around this area. I know I need to sharpen this bowl gouge. This locust is pretty hard wood. Alright, freshly sharpened. Let's see how it works. That bark looks pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and adjust this tenon. I want to get the jaws closed as much as I can on this. fit through the hole in between the jaws. I'm not even going to sand on this until I flip it around. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to sand this up with some 80 grit. Alright, that's not too bad. I don't want to spend too much time. I can finish sanding it after I get it hollowed out. I just don't want it to crack, because I cut a piece of this locust one time and it from a branch and it started cracking right away. So I'm going to get the tailstock out of the way, get it drilled out, and start cutting. Alright, about 270 RPMs. So now I'm going to create the rim around this beak, and then I will figure out the wall thickness, and then I'll turn the corner and come down in here and hollow it out. At 1500 RPMs there. Look at that. Maybe you can see a little better this way. I take quite a bit more of that off. Oh, the bark just fell off. Bummer. Oh no, the whole bark ring fell off. Well, now what do I do? Darn, that's too bad. Yeah, I don't really want to finish it like that. Well, you know, I'm going to be my old self and I'm going to try to fix this. I'll be back shortly. Well, I've attempted to glue it on, and I'll give it one more shot. And if it decides to fall off, maybe I'll just have to finish it the way it is, or make something else out of it. It does not look very good. I don't get much glue in that one. I want that bark in there. Darn. But for right now, I'm going to get some of that out of my way. Oh, that would look so nice with that bark. I may have to play with this a little bit. actually looks pretty nice. Okay. If it stays on, that's good news. It's got a lot of super glue hanging around on the outside. I think I'll see if I can trim that a little bit. Not too bad, except right at the tip. It looks like I probably should just sand that and stop messing around with it. Yeah, I think I should just stop. Stop. All right, I will. So, we'll see what I can reach here. Get some of this out. This wall is pretty good. It's less than a quarter. I'll see what I can reach in here. I don't have one of those little hook hollowers, so I'm going to get what I can this way, and then I'll do something a little different. I probably should see what I have here for my wall. So at that throat, I'd best not cut any more there. So here's what I'm going to do. I have a set screw in the collar of this chuck. I'm going to tighten that up against the spindle. And I'm going to run the lathe in reverse. And I'll be cutting on this side. Now, so we're going to go in reverse. I may not go quite as fast as I was going. I have 1,000 RPMs. There, that's not in your way. So, gently go in here and take some of this out. I suppose you'd call this a hollow form when you go inside and cut back the other way. I don't know. Never done a hollow form that I can recall. I've never done a bird's mouth bowl. So, two birds with one stone. Well, I like it. I think that's just fine. That'll smooth out and feel good if anyone wants to reach in there and feel. I don't really have any big ridges. I don't have any bad looking spots. It's all quite sandable. In the middle I have a little nub sticking up, but I think I can get that with maybe a sanding pad, but that might not be big enough to get one in there. except for doing that. So I could do that. Okay, perfect. I'm happy with it, and I'm done for today and maybe for a couple days. I went ahead and sanded the outside up through 400 grit. The inside I stopped at 240, and that might be all I do. I put a couple coats of sanding sealer on it and rubbed it out with the Scotch-Brite here. And now I'm going to spray lacquer on it. I decided I want this one to have a lacquer finish. So I have this old scrap of Formica. I keep this stuff around for uses just like this. I've got a notch in here. I'm going to hang it on my chuck. It's leaning up against the board in back. And then I will be able to spray it with keeping most of the lacquer off of my chuck. What gets on the jaws, lacquer thinner will take right off. So I will just spray this, rotate, so I'll do this until I feel like I have as much on there as I want, and I'll do the inside and I'll come back when it's all finished. The bowl finished 3.5 inch diameter and 3 3/4 inch tall. Well, here's the finished Birdsmouth Locust bowl that I turned. I'd never turned one, but I've often been intrigued by looking at them, and I decided to go ahead and give it a try. I think it turned out pretty nice. It's a really nice piece of locust. Because it was a branch, it looks different than the bowls that I've turned, but it still has a lot of interest. I probably put at least 7 layers of lacquer sprayed on, rubbed out in between, and I finished off by using Scotch-Brite on it, and then I buffed it out with my sanding paste and then some sanding polish that I made. You can see a knot right there, which is pretty cool. But right here, this is what I like the best. This is the remnants of where the bark was at, and I had it just enough off-centered to leave that, and it's just a rich, beautiful color. And the bark is very nice. The bark did fall off in one big ring, but I managed to CA glue it on, and you'd never know the difference, except you saw it happen. The inside's hard to see inside of there. I certainly did not get the finish on the inside as I did on the outside. And here's the other end of it here. It's has a couple real small cracks in there, but they're not going to go anywhere, and this side really didn't have any cracks. This is the bottom, and again, this area where the bark was is just, I think that's the highlight of this turning, and I really like it. And I wished I would have got some smaller branches along with this one, but I didn't think I wanted little branches. But as it turns out, there's a lot to be done with them. So I really enjoyed doing one of these, and I hope you liked watching it. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And a special thanks to all my subscribers. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new to my channel and you feel so inclined, please consider subscribing. Thanks again, and until the next time, I'll see you later.